Good morning. I am Dr. S. Muthukumaran, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore 1. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about why to learn HTML, what is HTML, what are the applications of HTML, advantages and disadvantages of HTML, HTML document structure. Why to learn HTML? HTML is a must for student and working professionals to become a great software engineer, especially when they are working in web development domain. There are 4 key factors to represent to learn HTML. Creating website, become a web designer, understand web, learn other languages. For creating website, you can create a website or customize an existing web template if you know HTML well. To become a web designer, if you want to start a career as a professional web designer, HTML and CSS designing is a must skill. To understanding a web development, if you want to optimize your website to boost its speed and performance, it is good to know HTML to yield best results. Learn other languages. Once you understand the basics of HTML, then other related technologies like JavaScript, PHP or Angular are became easier to understand. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is used for creating web pages and web applications. Let's see what is meant by Hypertext Markup Language and web page. Hypertext. Hypertext simply means text within text. A text has a link within it. It is a hypertext. Whenever you click on a link which brings you to a new web page, you have clicked on a hypertext. Hypertext is a way to link 2 or more web pages as a HTML documents with each other. Markup language. A markup language is a computer language that is used to apply layout and formatting conventions to a text document. Markup language makes text more interactive and dynamic. It can turn text into images, tables, links, etc. Web page. A web page is a document which is commonly written in HTML and translated by a web browser. A web page can be identified by entering an URL. A web page can be of the static or dynamic type. With the help of HTML only, we can create static web pages. Hence, HTML is a markup language which is used for creating attractive web pages with the help of styling and which looks in a nice format on a web browser. An HTML document is made of many HTML tags and each HTML tags contain different content. What are the applications of HTML? As mentioned before, HTML is one of the most widely used language over the web. I am going to list few of them here. Web pages development. HTML is used to create web pages which is rendered over the web. Almost every page of a web is having HTML tags in it to render its details in web browser. Internet navigation. HTML provides tags which are used to navigate from one page to another and is heavily used in internet navigations. Responsive UI. HTML pages nowadays works well on all platforms such as mobiles, tabs, desktops or laptops to responsive design strategy. Offline support. HTML pages once loaded can be made available offline on the machine without any need of internet. For game development, HTML5 version have native support for rich experience and now it is useful in gaming development area as well as. Then advantages of HTML. HTML is browser friendly. HTML uploads a heap of programs like Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera and so on. This makes HTML very programmed because of its quality among the top current programs allowed to utilize. Since HTML is open source, it is allowed to utilize. It is an benefit for organizations and people the same as there is no compiling reason to buy the additional products for composing HTML code as it were. Simple to learn. HTML is the fundamental of web advancements. predefined labels and traits. Along these lines, in the event that their practice became customized to the straightforward HTML structure and will actually want to compose HTML code without any problem. Right. Lightweight and quick. HTML permits utilization for formatting and developers. In this way, it makes the web engineers significantly simply and time taken to compose the plan codes. Information stockpiling. HTML uploads data storage. HTML web stockpiling gives two items to put away information. They are, as per the following window.session storage, this stores information for more meeting. Local storage, this storage the information without no termination date. Then we are going to see about disadvantages of HTML. Static language. HTML is a static language. This implies that the HTML website pages will continue as before until somebody transforms them physically. Likewise, it does not upload dynamic results. Investors in some opportunity to design. For engineers, now it is ideal time consuming to keep up with the shading plan of pages and configuring tables, records and structures utilizing HTML as it were. Restricted security. Security is the needed for everybody, yet on account of HTML there is one significant downside, that is, it offers restricted security highlights. Extensive code. In any event for basic website pages, a great deal of code should be composed. Likewise, extensive code produces for the improvement group. To beat these issues, we can involve layouts for fundamental pages. Reliance issues. The developer is not the creator of HTML alone. These lines, there exists a reliance on the creator of the language. For this situation, it is HTML. In this way, they need to change and to the language structure and labels in any event when they try to avoid the specific show of composing. Then we are going to discuss about HTML document structure. Yes, the tags define HTML document type and HTML versions. First of all, we are going to discuss about elements in HTML documents. The HTML instructs along with the text to which the instructions apply called HTML elements. The HTML instructs they are themselves called tags and look like element name. That is, they are simply the element name surrounded by left and right angular brackets. Right. HTML tags are keywords surrounded by angle brackets like HTML. HTML tags normally come in pairs like bold tag or italic tag, etc. The first tag in a pair is the start tag. The second tag is the end tag. Start and end tags are also called opening tags and closing tags. HTML documents describe web pages. HTML documents contain HTML tags and plain text. HTML documents are also called web pages. The purpose of a web browser like Internet Explorer or Firefox is to read HTML document and display them as web pages. The browser does not display the HTML tags but uses the tags to interpret the content of the web page. How to save the HTML document? Before that, we are going to discuss about the basic structure of HTML document. This tag defines the document type and HTML version. Document type. Then HTML tag. This tag encloses the complete HTML document and mainly comprises of document header, which is represented by head tag, and document body, which is represented by body tags. Then head tag. This tag represents the document's header, which can keep other HTML tags like title tag, link, etc. Then title tag. Title tag represents inside the head tag to mention the document title. Then body tag. All the elements of tags which represent the document's body, which keeps other HTML tags like h1 tag, div tag, paragraph tag, bold tag, italic tag, all the HTML tags will be declared inside the body tag. H1 tag. H1 tag represent this tag represent the heading. P tag represent the paragraph tag. Then It is a very simple language. It can be easily understood for modified. This is the basic structure of HTML document. Thank you.